Hi guys, and welcome to the Reboot the Roots Tour of Romania 2014. What's happening this year is myself, Yulia Benze, George Vilgas and Naima Deleva are traveling through Romania doing a huge variety of work. Mostly we're developing and working with people with workshops from different varieties, different cultures, different backgrounds, all within the country of Romania. What we've done so far this year is we've actually developed a show, Mesterul Manole. We've taken students from all different backgrounds, actors, non-actors, people in training, and we brought them together to put on the show Mesterul Manole, which we performed earlier this year, and we're going to perform again at the end of the year to huge success. We also went through and did some workshops in Brasov, and what we're here today to talk about is the fact that most of this thus far has come out of our own pocket, and we really need to make that extra mile to finish this tour off. At the end of this year, we're going to go to Carei in the north of Romania, and all four of us are going to do a season of workshops and put on Mesterul Manole, as well as doing some other performances as well. And this is going to happen at a festival. This festival is specifically for acting students from all around the country, every single different university performing their shows. These are the people we're going to be teaching with our techniques, which are very different from what they traditionally teach in the Romanian schools, and the performances we do will be for the general public. Firstly, I'm going to actually shoot over to Yulia, who is going to talk a bit about one of her experiences during Mesterul Manole.
Practice the stuff that we've seen in Romania regarding, Romani kids and how they were involved and reacting for the first time at theater shows, and how magical it was for them. As a performer, I danced with a Romani 50-year-old man who was a bit drunk, and but that made he didn't care. I made his day, he made my day as well, because we were both dancing together and feeling the music, and it didn't matter anymore. Obviously he was under alcohol influence and he couldn't see anything else but me, and but it did make a difference. I felt when I was serving them with cookies in the performance, how their eyes sparkled, how their mouth all of a sudden got watery, and they gave this impression that this is so important, and I got that feeling as well from them, and that's why I believe this work makes a difference, and it's so important because I've already seen it making a difference in Romania, in north of Romania, where we've performed and directed Mesterul Manole.
Now it's down to the last bit, the bit where I ask you guys for your support. This is the important part. It's not something I'm comfortable doing, but it has to be done. So much of the work that we do is so dependent on the funding that we can come up with to just make these things happen. If you were able to support this project, just to tell you where your money's going, it's going into making us get over there. It's paying for plane tickets. Things are getting more expensive all the time. Transport within the country, meals, accommodation, anything that we need to keep the workshops publicized, advertised. We're going to actually offer these workshops all free of charge to the public. That's at cost to us to make this happen. With your support, you can actually make some amazing things happen. I'll just finish off with a story about a young kid named Eric. Eric was a street kid when we were doing Mesterul Manole, and what happened was, I think he spent about the first 3 weeks begging for money off us. He spent the last 2 weeks spending every bit of his time around us, doing absolutely everything he could to make sure that our show went on. He just wanted to see it happen. After a while he realized that what we were doing was something special, and this kid came on board of his own time to actually, instead of wandering the streets begging, was to actually working off his own back to carry props to make things happen, giving the actors massages of all things. He was really good. It's just grip vice. And he really made a huge amount of things happen for the show. And it's those things that you actually get the opportunity to do that you don't know are going to happen when you go off to work in different environments, where you actually give opportunities to people who would never otherwise have the opportunity to make them happen. And we really want to make more of those experiences happen. We really want to find more kids like Eric, support them, give them a chance to be something more, if only for a short period of time, than what they are. It's the entire point of the arts. It's the power of theatre, and it's the magic and the benefits that you actually get to your soul, aside from the incentives, which you can see below in this video, that will actually make the biggest difference in somebody else's life.